Why are some developers landing job opportunities while others are stuck waiting? Is it experience? Or is it talent? Or is it connections? Nope, it's none of these. The answer is a portfolio that simple tell recruiters that we need to hire this person. Look, I've been in your position before. I've applied to countless jobs and I've gotten zero response. But when I finally decided to work on my personal brand and my portfolio, everything finally changed for me. And that is exactly what I want for you as a developer. I'm going to show you how to create a portfolio that stands out, even if you have zero job experience. I advise you take your time to watch the whole videos because I'm going to show you some secret ingredients that will make your portfolio stick out and irresistible to recruiters. Look, there's one secret in a portfolio, and if your portfolio do not have this secret, no recruiter out there is going to give you a job based on your portfolio. So make sure to stick around because everything is important in this video. But first, let's understand what a portfolio really is. It is a collection of works you have created, showcasing your skills in a unique way. The most important word there is unique. So what it simply means is that your portfolio should kind of like be your personality. That is what you should focus. Your portfolio is your personality. Immediately someone lands on your portfolio, you want your portfolio to be a reflection of who you are, your values, your beliefs, and how you approach problems. That's what your portfolio should tie. I'm not saying don't go out there and use templates to create your portfolio. You can go find a template and use the template for your portfolio. But bear in mind that there can be hundreds of people or even thousands of people using the same template you are using. So your portfolio should be a reflection of who you are and what you believe in. Over 90% of junior developers think your portfolio is just a collection of your projects. No, it's not just a collection of your project. Your portfolio, it is you in a nutshell. So next, we are going to target the structure of your portfolio. Recruiters don't have time to go through your portfolio if it is messy and confusing. They just close it in seconds. What makes a good portfolio? First, you have to establish your personal brand. In episode 1 of this series, I've talked about personal brand. That's the first thing you have to target first. So if you haven't watched that episode, I recommend after you are done with this video, go back and check episode 1 of Dev Spotlight, where I take you through establishing your personal brand, because your personal brand is very important. So you want your personal brand to reflect on your portfolio as well. So your personal brand is basically what makes you unique and stand out and different from others. Your personal brand is what is going to attract recruiters for you. So you have to establish your personal brand. You don't have to overlook this side of your career because it's very important to establish your personal brand in this 2025. So next, your portfolio should tell a story. So your portfolio should show your unique way of solving problems. So don't worry about this point because later in this video, I'm going to dive deep into storytelling with your portfolio. So next, you have to keep a simple navigation. I've seen a lot of people making this mistake. They go out there and they try to put hamburger menus and hide links. Don't make this mistake. Don't hide your links in hamburger menus. If it is on mobile phone, then it's great. But if it is on a bigger screen like a laptop going up, you want your links to be visible at the top. So what I like to do is at the left side, I have my name. At the center, I have the links. And at the far right, I have my handles. So this is how your portfolio should look like, your navigation. You have your name at the left, then the center you have the links, and then the far right you have your social media handles over there. So this is a simple navigation I recommend you follow. And next, you have to include product diversity. Don't go out there and start posting projects relating to maybe only e-commerce or relating to just a particular micro niche. Don't do that. You have to diversify your projects. So this shows your problem-solving capabilities, and it tells recruiters that you can solve whatever problem comes in your way. So make sure to create diversified projects and don't go and create projects relating to a particular category. A strong portfolio doesn't just show your work, it sells you as the right developer for the job. But what if you don't have real-world projects to showcase? I'll show you what to do next. A lot of junior developers go like, oh, I don't have a job yet. I don't have projects to put in my portfolio. Here's what you can include in your portfolio. First is your personal projects. So even if it is a to-do list or a weather application, but make sure to put it in your portfolio. This shows recruiters that you can start a project from start to finish, and that is what they are interested in. They are looking for people that can persevere, start a project from scratch and finish it on their own. That is the kind of people they are looking for. So if you can start a project and finish it, make sure to include that project in your portfolio. Even if it is a personal project, put it there. So next is open source projects. So open source projects shows your level of teamwork. Make sure to contribute to open source projects because it will show your level of teamwork to recruiters. It's not about the size of the project, it's about showing your skills in action. Before we wrap everything up, here's how to make your portfolio stand out. This is the secret ingredient to make your portfolio irresistible to recruiters. So this point will make sure that recruiters stick on your portfolio and spend a lot of time on your portfolio. So you don't have to overlook this, but a lot of people are overlooking this aspect of their portfolio. And some people don't even know this exists. So that is your case study. You hear me right? Your case study. So your case study in a nutshell, it shows your story behind a particular project. So I was making this mistake. I didn't have case studies, but you have to include case studies in your portfolio. So a case study is more like a documentary of a project. It explains the problem, your approach to solving that problem, and your results in action. Your case study is a proof of your problem solving skills. So let's take a look at how to craft a demo case study. So this is a sample case study I'm going to create for a habit tracking app called Habit Flow. So first, I have to start with my introduction. So I'll have a project name that is the name of the project. So I'll put Habit Flow. Then I have the developer. So for the developers, since I'm solo, I'll just put solo. Then I'll put full stack developer. So if you develop it with a team, you have to put your role there and put the name of all the team members. So next is the project duration. So you put the project duration here. So I can put something like 6 months. Then I'll have the technologies used. So I'll put React Native, Firebase, Node.js, Figma, since it is a mobile application. So I've used React Native. So I'll have the objective. So the objective of this project is to build a mobile app to help users track and maintain habits through reminders, analytics, and motivation. So next is the problem statement. Your problem statement is basically the problem you are trying to solve. So my problem statement is simply this: many people struggle to build habits due to a lack of motivation and tracking. So next is my solution and my approach to solve this problem. So these are the features I've included. So daily habit tracking, reminders and notification, progress analytics, gamification for streaks, and I have Cloud Sync to make it cross-platform. So next, you put the challenges and the solutions you found for those challenges when you were in the process of developing the application. So these are the problems I've faced and how I've solved those problems. So challenge number 1 is managing notifications across Android and iOS. And the solution I used was use Firebase Cloud Messaging for reliable cross-platform notification. And challenge number 2 is keeping the UI simple yet engaging. So I've used a minimalistic approach to design with color-coded progress tracking. So next challenge I faced was motivating users to stay consistent. And the solution I've put is integrating gamification with streaks and achievements. So after you are done with everything, the next step is your results and your key takeaways. So these are sample results you can use. Successfully launched on Play Store, gaining 1,000+ downloads in 3 months. Positive feedback on the app's simplicity and motivation features. Future updates, adding social challenges and habit sharing features. So those are the results and key takeaways from the application. So lastly is your conclusion. Developing Habit Flow as a solo project was both challenging and rewarding. It reinforced the importance of user experience, consistency, and iterative development. So if you check the whole case study, so it outlines the story behind Habit Flow. So this is what you want to do for all your projects. Have a story behind that project and make sure to have at least 2 or 3 case studies in your portfolio. So now it's your turn. Use what you've learned to craft your own portfolio. So if you don't know me, I'm Abdul Wahab and I'm a front-end developer with over 5 years of experience. And my goal of this channel is to help junior developers like you to become more productive and launch your own successful businesses online. If you find this intriguing, make sure to smash on the subscription button and I'll leave a link for you to join my community so that you'll be the first person to be notified for future updates. And always remember, every expert was once a beginner. And as always, let's build something great together.